What's up, everyone? Another one here with more Dyson Sphere Program, episode 14. Getting into some oil. Got to get that oil. That's a Dave Chappelle reference, if you didn't know. I was going to ask you what you thought it was, but I figured I'll just, never mind. Wait a minute. What's this? Something's wrong here. Copper is not plugged in. Why is copper not hooked up? This is going to be an issue. No copper. Well, we've got this. I guess we could just split it right here-ish, right? Let's just get this put back in. I'm glad we saw this. That is backward. They're almost always backward. I don't know why that is. We're going to have to move this too, because it's in the way. Splitter. Again, it's backward. Okay, so that's about as good as we're going to get. That's okay. I'm glad we saw this while we were over here. Man, this would really be a problem. There we go. Copper. Done. Now we got to redo this because it is not hooked up either. Magnets not hooked up. Now magnets hooked up. Cool. I think we're good to go. Probably could have ran magnets. Well, no, because we're splitting. Oh! Wait. Is this backward? Oh, it's 2 magnets and 1 copper. That's why we did this way. Isn't there a better way to do that, though? Why is it going so far around? I don't like that. Really only needs to go to there. And it doesn't need to do that. So, again, I'm just a stickler for kind of something that looks nice, you know? So I think it can just go like that. I mean, it looks a little nicer, so we'll do that. So there we go. Now it's producing again, and it was like, hey, I need to produce. In fact, we probably don't need that much. So I think they're done. What have we got on gears? Probably too much as well. Why don't we do that with gears? Oops, it's like one whole line. This is 200 though. This is 100. Well, we'll know if this is too much. We don't need that many. Sorter, okay, that's probably good, because we only need those when we need to pick them up, right? Do we need more? No, we have like tons of splitters. I think this guy's doing well. We don't need that many. Okay, well, we might need to burst these, because when we pick up the Mark IIs, and Mark 1s and Mark 2s, when we pick up Mark 1s, there might not really be any left, and so Mark 2s won't be able to be produced. So I think that's probably fine. Belts, well, we're here, we might as well grab some more, because it looks like we just ran ourselves out, basically. We have 60 science cubes, for some unknown reason. Why do we have so much science? In fact, we have a lot of gears. We could probably get rid of those gears. And we have magnets. Let's drop all this junk off before we get any further. Do we have any engines? We do have some engines. Let's just keep them. We don't want to have to craft them. Do we have chipsets? We have a lot. Probably a good amount, though. We have way too many gears. Let's get rid of some of these. We probably don't need that many. We have a lot of copper and we're almost out of iron. So we're not going to be able to grab any copper hardly. Why don't we put some of that in here? I wish it would hold more, because it'd be nice to be able to put more in here. But we can't. Let's get rid of these at the same time. Oh, that holds 40. Well, that's good, because we wanted to get rid of it anyway. We have a lot of these dudes right here. Why don't we drop some of these off? I don't think we need that many of those. In fact, we probably need more engines, if anything else. We have way too many chipsets. Don't need that many. Alright, I think we're good on everything else. Inserters, probably too many. Let's just drop these. We probably don't need those. We just don't have that much space, and so I'm trying to conserve some of it. We probably need more wind turbines. Why don't we... I bet you our power is getting low. Yeah, wow, our power is really low. Wow. 4? Why? What can we not... Oh, we ran out of iron. That's what we needed more of. Okay, cool. We probably don't... I wish we could drop some of this. We need space in here. Ooh, what we should do, let's do this. Let's put a box down. Let's make space in here. Like, why don't we do this? That way we'll always be able to drop 4 things of iron off. Let's do it to this guy too. Right? And then let's do this. Let's pick up all this. Let's delete it. And then when we go in here, we can say, give me these. Right? And now, well, that's still probably too much. You probably don't need that much. There we go. Let's do it to all these guys. Let's do it to steel. Right? And then let's pick this up and delete it, because I'm going to put one more steel back, because I don't need this many things of steel. Glass. Definitely don't need this much. Again, let's cut back some. Let's delete this. This is a good idea. This will give us space so we can drop stuff. Maybe we should never have full boxes of stuff. We need all of our power stuff. I think it's probably best to keep the power stuff. Okay, that freed up some space for us. In fact, let's drop some inserters. Really don't need all these either. I think what we're going to do is we were going to do oil, but we're really low on power. So why don't we make up some more power plants? We're just going to go rob our coal. That is not power. Power plants. Let's make another 8 of those while we're just chilling. And let's go get our power going. Like, more power, dude. More power. Actually, we can... Oh, we don't want to burn our hydrogen just yet. Let's go add these, but you can also use power plants to burn hydrogen. So we're going to want one more vein of this, probably. So let's just set up the vein first. Let's get some iron, some mining going. Probably right here. Nope. Really want to hit this. How can we hit this and all those guys? Let's get... That's decent. How many is that? Not enough, that's for sure. I think that's maybe 7. 7. Okay, sweet. Let's get one of these. Nope, we want one of these guys in here. Connected to our power grid. Is it connecting? It is. That will power it. Then let's set up our energy here. Power production. Let's get these guys running, right? We're just going to feed it directly into one, and then we'll be able to feed all of them. So why don't we do this? And then we're going to run it directly onto here, and we're just going to do it on this side as well. There. Get another 8 machines going. So that means we're going to run this belt. Oop. Let's copy the belt. Let's run this belt directly along here. And then we'll just do... Really only need to insert... We had slow insert. No, we had fast inserters. Okay. So let's do some fast inserters. Just going in right there. Probably don't need this, because it's never going to be used. Copy this guy. And then we're going to copy this other guy. Get out of there. Copy sort Mark 1. Oops. Because I think that keeps everybody moving. Yeah, these guys are... Yeah, that keeps everybody moving over here. So that upped our power generation by a lot. Satisfaction is still 0 almost. Oh, 100% satisfaction. We just upped our power and didn't even need to. Not even close. Well, why don't we cut this? We don't need these guys yet. Let's not burn our coal for no reason. I thought we were very low on power, so we don't have to do that. False alarm. Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad it was a false alarm. Do we have anything to drop off? Science. Let's put those science cubes in our matrix over there. I think it might be full. It's probably full of blue science already, which is unfortunate. Produce. Oh, it's not saying. Let's do research, which means we can put this in. Okay, cool. We got our blue science in before it was allowed to do that. Let's tell this by no active matrix research activated. Reset. Okay. What about this guy? He's already set too. So only this guy was not set. That's interesting. All right, so we're done. This guy should have a bunch of blue science in there. He only has 10. All right, so we're still making blue science. It's interesting. I thought we'd be done with that. Oh, maybe because I just turned that one on. Okay, now we need to do oil. So first thing we're going to need to do, I think we actually have, I think we already have an oil factory, dude. So let's just, actually, we don't need to worry about it. It's like one probably. Is this power? Is oil power? Production probably. Chemical. Do we even have oil plants? I'm pretty sure we do. Let's get out of flight mode here so we don't. Yeah, see, we're just burning our thing for no reason. Ooh, we're getting dreadfully low on graphite. Let's go get some. Because we just, I guess, burned off a lot by doing that. Actually, let's get these. Okay, see? Can't even do it. Okay, so let's see about some oil. I thought we had oil production. It's down over here. Nope. Fluid storage, I thought, nope, that's water. Basic chemical. Where's the oil? Electromagnetic drive. Oil, okay, oil extractors. Sweet. This should be really easy to make. Oil extractors, where are you? That's research. Production, shouldn't oil extractor be right here? Oil refinery. That's a refinery. Oh, it's probably under mining. That makes sense. Let's get 8 seconds. I don't know. Let's get 4 of these guys. Let's get 2 because I think we'll only need 2 to start off with. And then let's figure out. Oh, where were we gonna go again? Let's look at the map real quick. I think we were gonna go. I don't know. Again, I wish it would just orientate the same way every time, but it likes to give you the option to orientate however you desire, even though it really doesn't want you to. It looks like it wants you to do it the way it wants. Now I'm confused. Okay, I think we're like that. Yep. And I think we were going to go, oh, down over here, we're going to get these 2, right? And we have a third option if we want it. We're going to do our refining here. We're going to pump our oil like that, refine it. And then we're going to send the hydrogen up here to our dude up there. So that sounds like a great idea. We also have 2 available right here. This is maybe a better option. But the thing is, I don't want to put an oil pump right here. It's right in the middle of our operation. That's 2.19 per second, though. What do we got over here? 2.2, 1.6, and 1.5. All right, this'll be fine. Let's go over there. Let's go this way. This is where we're going to do our oil production. Oil. So there's our first guy. Let's get him set up really quickly. Actually, we need to take power down here. So we probably just need to walk. Because we're going to need power poles. We have, that's right, we have long distance power poles. Let's create some of them. How many? We only have like 0 probably. Why don't we make, well, we're going to need them immediately, right? So let's make 1, 1, 1. Then we'll make 10. So there's a really cool way you can use these because they actually draw power when they're not being used. So you can actually daisy chain them. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So the first thing you want to do is set up a power pole. So let's get the large power poles. Let's get this thing to go as far as possible for us. Can it go over to here? It can't. That's too far. So we're going to put it here. You can also charge your bot with these things, which is kind of neat. So now we can go with the regular power poles. They'll still connect, right? Kind of want to put it over here, but we'll put it to here. And then we're going to go with the large to get us. Can it get us across? It can't. It's going to get us as close as possible. And I don't know if we can make this jump. We might have to go to there, which we can't do. Can we get across this? We can. Super sweet. So there we go. Now we've gotten across the ocean, basically. Okay, so let's set up this guy. Let's go under mining, oil dude, and we're going to do it this direction. Can you? Oh, you can't. You can't. You just have to. This is to align to the grid. There's no other way. So actually, it's going to pump out in that direction, right? Because we're going to pump it down to here, and then we're going to do all our oil refining like in a line right here. And actually, don't we want to do it in this direction? We do. So why don't we start our, we'll bring it in here and start our refining right here. All right, so let's get a line out. But first, let's see. Maybe we could do this. Can we power it with this? Well, of course we can. Boom, it's powered now. We'll get some oil production going in a second, and we're probably going to want to box that up in case we don't need it when it stops. It'll still pump oil because oil is very slow. It's something that takes a long time. So we're going to need probably a couple of these guys. Let's just get 3 of them going. And then we're also going to want some refineries, oil refineries. Let's get, oh, we need these guys. So for that we need magnetic coils. We have those. What's this other thing? What's this component? We need glass, and we're out of glass. All right, let's go get some glass. We might actually need to start producing those components, because I think we need those quite often for different buildings and stuff. So why don't we get that set up on the main bus? Actually, that's a great thing to do over here. Let's get our first thing set up that's going to be glass. Actually, we probably should do stone, then glass. Well, we did graphite already. Let's do stone. Let's get stone set up, because it's going to be on the next line, right? It's going to be right here, and then glass will be right there. So let's get stone into a splitter really quickly here. Let's copy this splitter. We're gonna go down. Actually, we're probably gonna need some landfill. Let's get some landfill. Let's just landfill this in. What are we out of now? Everything. Let's put a box down and remedy this situation really quickly. I really need to get that. We need to get this landfill moving. Let's copy the box. Okay. We really need to get this landfill just zooming along. I thought we did this. Apparently we didn't. We need tons of this stuff. I don't want to keep putting it in there. That's probably too much. We need 2 lines of this. 2 lines, go. Now we need steel. Not that much. That's too much of this. We want 4 spaces. We need a whole line of steel. Alright, that'll work. Boom. Alright, so he's going to have plenty to work with. Should we move these boxes up first? We did say we wanted to move them up so our smeltery had more space, remember? Do we have enough landfill now to do what we want? Probably. We have 1,000. I'm just worried about we really don't have enough. Really what we're not going to have enough of is this soil. We're going to move this box up. Okay. We're going to move up glass. We're almost out of soil. Can we move this up? God, probably not. Oh, we did it. Very good. I mean, we still have a little bit over here, but for now, we'll be fine. Let's get out of that mode. Do we have any landfill left? We have... Oh, we have a lot. That's good. Okay, so now we can move these boxes up. I know we said we were doing oil. We're not now. We were doing it. Now we're not doing it. Let's disconnect all of these boxes and stuff. Let's just... Actually, this is going to have to be completely disconnected because we're going to move this whole thing now. But graphene is still going to go right... Or graphite is still going to go right here. It's just not going to go there right away. We might actually even do it back to there. So we're going to copy boxes here. Lack of item. Oh, I don't have any boxes. Let's do this. There, now I'm going to have boxes, that's for sure, baby. Alright, so we want our box there, there, and there. We're going to actually move this so we can expand our smelteries. Now we're going to drop our stuff again. So we can move these. Cool. Alright. But first, let's set our boxes up, right, to the way we like them. We probably could have done that originally, and I'm probably slouching. I need to be careful when I'm gaming. I slouch a lot. Actually, I'm not doing anything on the computer. I've noticed my posture is horrible. And now I'm almost out of the face cam. I think my face cam is wrong again. Anyway, who cares? You know, get back to what we're doing here, John. Let's grab that stuff. Oh, yeah, that's probably good. I think we're going to need this. So why don't we put some of this in here, I guess. But let's get this stuff in here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Graphite. Boom. I like this. This is good. We might have too much glass on us, to be completely honest. Let's put a couple more stacks back in this box here, because I think we have too much. Okay. Alright, now we can just do this. Okay, let's get these lines back in. I thought I just dropped it, but apparently I didn't. Am I in the way? Collide with other objects. Oh, okay. That's why. Still colliding with it. What are we colliding with? This seems normal to me. What's it colliding with? Oh, now it's fine. Who knows? Nobody knows. Alright, let's get this in there. Okay, this is colliding with this. Let's just get rid of that for now. Let's get our smelteries fully upgraded. I know I said that before, but really we're going to expand these down to get them just right. Put the inserter back in. Actually, we should move the magnets down as well, because the magnet box is now not in the right spot. I don't think we're ever going to need to expand our magnet smeltery to that insane, amount, but I think it's a good idea to do it. Let's drop our junk again, just to move this box really fast. There we go. And let's just do this right, guys? We like to do things all the way correctly the first time. Okay, well, whatever time we're going to do it. Okay, so let's get the inserter on this guy. Why don't we move these guys? They're not really how I would prefer them. Copy. There we go. Getting everything exactly, you know me, and how I like to do it. There. Now we just need power. Oh, I don't have my stuff. Let's get my stuff again. Don't have enough space, huh? How do I not have enough space? Oh, let's just delete some of this. Looks like we need one more magnet. Okay, so let's do this. We still can't do it. Let's get everything we can. What's going on here? We've got some stuff left over. We have a lot of graphite. Can we just put it in our mech? We cannot. Let's put the graphite in here. We got too much. There we go. All right, now we should have plenty of space. There we go. Okay. We wanted to do power, correct? There we go. Too close to other wind turbine. Too close to... Oh, there's one. That's why. Let's get this guy going, and I think we can do it over here as well. That'd be super sweet. And then I think we can do it, over here? Maybe up here? This is just going to be a power pole, because I don't think it's going to fit otherwise. Alright, good. Now Is this guy not? Oh. He was just moving along just fine. Why don't we go see if we can increase this production? Somehow we're out of this. Oh, it's because I picked up a ton of it. Let's just increase the production of stone here real fast, since we're already here. We'll get this. I know we're supposed to be doing oil. This happens a lot, though, guys. Just get used to it. Inserters. We can do this very quickly. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, inserters. I guess we're going out. There we go. We just doubled our stone production. Alright, sweet. Alright, now we're going to get the other lines on the bus. Now, stone is not going on the bus, as far as I'm aware. We might do it at a later time. If that's the case, we'll make space for it, okay? We really want... Let's hook up our graphene. I think we can move the graphite. I'm sorry, graphite? I don't know if I want to move the graphite. I kind of like it where it is. But let's move it anyway, because it's going to be a pain. And I think it's going to be used more than glass. So we would probably want glass on the inside. We're going to want glass right here. So why don't we move it to here? Let's put our splitter... in. Let's actually split it relatively early. Let's make sure it's the right orientation. It is. So we can go over the top of that guy. Let's put it here, and we'll put the graphite one here. That'll get us on the belt. Because then we can still put one right here for stone, I do believe. So we should still be totally fine right there. So let's extend the conveyor belt into here. Oh, we didn't need to do that. Let's get these lines hooked up. Let's get this guy hooked up because he's coming over too, and I think we're gonna have to go up. Right, this one's gonna be right here. So let's go to here first and get a line going for glass. And then we'll do the same thing with graphite, except graphite is gonna go right down, right? Graphite is gonna, well, it's gonna need a splitter pretty much right there. So let's get that splitter in first. That is not the correct one I wanted to split. That's conveyor belt. Splitter! Get a splitter! Give me a splitter! Okay, we want it about there. I love this new system, dudes. I am in love with this new system. I think it's baller. Nope. I mean, I really would love if I was better at this game, but I love this new system we have. Cool. Okay, we've got glass, we've got graphite on the bus. I'm not sure what we use glass for on the bus, but it's on the bus anyway. Sweet. I think we were putting it on the bus because we might make some machines with it, but I'm not sure. So let's make some machines. I know we're gonna make these guys, right? We're gonna need like 12 of them, but let's do 2 so we can get them moving. Oh my gosh, that's why we're gonna do this. We need to produce those weird things, and actually we're gonna do it down here. That's what we were gonna do. I remember now. I remember why we put glass on the bus. Let's get some stuff down here. We're gonna split this glass off in here somewhere. We can actually move this copper splitter now. Let's back this copper splitter up because we're gonna need some space for glass. Why don't we actually split it right here? That way we'll have more space. We're gonna do it like that. It's too close to a belt? Is that? No, I think we need to back it up even more. Let's put that splitter there. That way we can put this splitter in here somewhere. Let's get out of that mode. We're going to copy the belt here. Oh, that's up top. That's okay. We can do the up top belt first. Then we're going to do down here into here. Okay, let's copy another splitter. No, we're copying splitters. And I think that's actually the orientation I want. Really, I do want it right there, though. So let's go one more with that guy. Cool. That's where I want that. Let's get the glass flowing. The glass must flow. And then let's run our glass. Well, I don't know if that's what's going to be. So let's look at the component. I didn't look at that yet. Let's look at this guy, right? Because he's actually produces only this one other guy. But those are used in tons of stuff. If we click that guy, he is used in a lot of things. Now, we might not produce those things ever. Big power poles would probably be good to produce because we're going to need kind of a lot of them. But it's good to have. It's good to have right now. And it looks like we're going to need magnetic coils too. So we're going to have to do another split of magnetic coils, which will be interesting. But we're going to do it on the next assembly over. So first we're going to assemble this guy, which literally is glass. So we only need glass. That's it. Perfect. Let's copy a conveyor belt and just get this glass line running. I don't know how far away it's going to be. But what did you say? 2 splitters off the main bus? Why don't we leave space just in case we want to do... let's copy this just in case we want to do stone on here. Stone would be right here, right? So let's do that, and we'll do 2 more splitters, I think is what we said before. That can go right next to it. No, I want the splitter. No, that's a conveyor belt. Splitter. So we want 2 splitters, right? And then we're going to put our inside bus. So let's do that. The inside bus can only go right here. I'm pretty sure it can't go over here. Okay. That's the inside bus. So how many spaces away are we from the main bus over here? So here's the last of the main bus. We're basically... Are we on a grid line? Are we on... I can't see the underneath the grid there. I wonder why. So this is one... We're not. So we got 5 squares from there. So before our boxes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 2, 3? Well, really, 2 and -1. 3 minus 1 is our box. So let's go over here and let's count it out. So we really want to count it off the line. Off the line, it's 3 minus 1. So there's 1, right? 3, and so our box would be right, because remember, that's +1. Our box would be -2. So our box is going to be right there. That's the line in. The line out is going to be on that side. That's where our box is going to be. That means our power pole is right. No, a power pole is not even kidding there. That's our power pole. Then our assembler is going to be here. And then after we tell it what to do, we're going to copy it. Cool. I'm glad to get this set up. I'm glad this is a lot easier for us now. Now that we've done this a bunch of times, it's really just a no-brainer. All right, so there we go with that. Oh, it went up. Great. That's not what we wanted. I was just telling you how much of the no-brainer this was, and here I am making it difficult. So, oh, now it's on the bottom. Why? I don't know. That's good enough. Then we're going to go outbound. Oh, actually, this is all wrong. Let's move this. We have to have one more square. And we're going to have one more square out. Let's see how that works, because actually this goes to the inside. Remember, right? This goes like that. Then we have our power pole. Ooh, that was cool. How do we do that? Well, let's just copy this guy. Copied power pole, put it in. We're going to copy assembler and put it in. Then we're going to change what it is. Oh man, we're getting so good at this, even though I'm still slow with my mouse and my headphones are being punks. Okay, copy paste. This is for real this time, guys. This is for real. So I think this is a pretty fast op here. 3 glass every 2 seconds. So can we get away with regular inserters? 3 glass every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds is 3 trips. This is actually perfect. This is the exact amount we need. So on the way out, it's every 2 seconds, which means regular inserters will be just fine, because it's not going to produce these very quickly, which means we probably are going to need a really expanded op pretty fast. These are really not coming out all that fast. How many does it make? Makes 2. Okay. This is good. I think this is the proper speed of inserter right there. Okay, now we've got these guys. So I think they only produce the one thing. Why are we boxing them? I think they only produce the one thing. Why? Oh, for burst. That's why we're boxing them. Let's go look at this thing. It literally only produces this guy. So why don't we just run this right back around, right? We're just going to run this in this direction like we do everything else that we do like this. Is that correct? Yeah. Running it back around here to here, and it's going to go in on... Well, we don't know where it's going in yet. Let's check the recipe. It's 2 of these, and okay, so the coils are going to be first, which is going to cause a problem. So why don't we split this and drop it again? Because we really want... Oh, we want coils on the inside. This is actually perfect. Coils are going to be right here. So let's go get coils. We can take these out now. Let's go split off some coils off our belt over here. It's getting really tight in here. No, I'm just going to leave it alone. We could probably drop a splitter here. A splitter back here would be better, more beneficial for us if we can get that to work. We probably can't. Let's try it though. I don't really know. I don't think this is enough space for a splitter. Nope. It's 1. Yeah, and we don't have any space over here either. We could move the iron. Like we can move the iron over a little bit. Let's try that. Let's move this iron. Okay. So why don't we, because we're going to move this. Because I think if we do this, we have enough space for that extra splitter. So first let's get our splitter in for this. Because that's going to tell us where we need to be. And let's make sure it's the correct orientation. It is. So let's connect these now. Just to get this thing running, right? Then we're going to do this splitter. So let's get another... Nope, I want a splitter. There we go. That's the closest... Oh, that's perfect. It lines up perfectly. Then we can do this... Well, we have to go around. So why don't we do this splitter? probably there. That'll give us much more space. Actually, we'll do it here just because it's nice, and if we need to change it later, we can. Let's hook the main bus back up again. Then we're going to hook up this guy. We're going to go up and around, right? Like this. Then we're going to hook this guy up. Then we're going to hook this back on. Okay, now we've got magnetic coils, and we can really just drag it right, almost right in. But let's do it like so. I think this is a really nice way to do it because, again, we need to save as much space as possible. There we go. Okay, so again, we're a little off the beaten trail. We're way over the time, but let's get this build in really quickly so we can be done with this thing. We're going to want exported, right? We're going to want this to export. So let's do that. It's where I don't like it, so let's take that out. I don't like when they do it on the inside like that. Let's copy this. There we go. Now we've got everything we need for that. Let's copy the power pole. Okay, let's get the box in there. Let's get the assembler. We can totally do this, guys. I know we're a little over the time, but let's just get this done. We're gonna do these guys, make another copy. All right, so how's this working? Let's look at how we're doing the inserters here. Every 2 seconds we need 4 of those guys and 2 of the other guys. I don't think there's a good way to do. Well, it's 2 a second, right? Because it's every 2 seconds. So we can use fast inserter here, and I think we can use regular insert on the other ones. Literally 1 per second. It's not that fast, right? It's very simple. There we go. And I think on the outbound, it's going to be just as easy. The problem for us is going to be this. We're going to have to expand this pretty fast because I think this is going to be too slow. I think this is literally going to be too slow for us. It only makes 1 every 2 seconds. So we're going to be expanding this production pretty fast into probably 4. We're probably going to have to do that the next episode before we even get going on this, on the other build here, because this is going to be way too slow. Let's go maybe 4 stacks of this. It's 100. That'll be a good burst amount. Actually, could probably go 200. That's probably enough burst. Let's just leave it at 400. They are very slow. And with this one, we'll do the same thing. We're going to go with 4 stacks. I don't know how many that'll be, but we'll see. So we didn't get a lot done on this one. We did some more components, but I think we did a good job. We got our second side of our bus going here, our main bus. Now we're starting to use this other side of our main bus, which is good because it was literally just sitting there not doing anything. And this is going to help us create a lot of things, because if we go back to the building thing here, this creates a few different things for us. We're going to make big power poles next. That's what I want to try to do before, not forget. And then we will get moving on our oil and start doing red science again. From there, we have a lot of space to do other stuff on this side. So we're probably going to just do our really weird builds over here. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It did run long, a little bit bonus for you there, episode 14. We will get to oil. I didn't know we had to make all these components, and I'm not going to handcraft these. We're literally going to put them in our inventory and let it rip. So more stuff. Again, our main bus, very, very happy with it. It's very complicated, this game, but I really like the way we've got it set up. Hopefully you do too. Like, comment, all those things like you hear me say every time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can know when I create videos. And as always, I will see you on the next episode. Stay frosty.